we are grateful to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to successfully complete this task. We would like to express our gratitude to our lecturer, Sir Shamsul Anwar bin Haji Sulaimin, for teaching us the subject OBM101 and providing guidance throughout. He always makes sure that every student he teaches understands every word that is conveyed. Without his guidance, we would have been able to prepare this assignment so quickly. Additionally, we would also like to express our gratitude to our families for always supporting us in any situation and for providing words of encouragement. This can help us be more enthusiastic and confident in preparing this assignment before the given time period ends. Finally, thank you also to my friends who helped and gave advice when we didn't understand. Without their help, we would have been able to complete this task perfectly aided. We have done a good job preparing this assignment, and we hope it meets every criterion as the lecturer desires.
For the introduction, the act of closely using or copying the words, ideas, or works of others without proper credit or citation and claiming them as one's own is known as plagiarism. This practice is widespread in academic and professional settings. Plagiarism, not only known as copy and paste, as it can come in various types and forms. Few forms will be mentioned and acknowledged in this presentation. Moreover, the main consequences of plagiarism are penalties that can range from warnings to various forms of legal sanctions. While consensus on how, when, and the way to apply such sanctions is nearly non-existent, the consensus in applying sanctions is absolute. Plagiarism is viewed as an extremely negative attitude even when performed in a very slight extent. Because it is considered unacceptable, the word has a very negative weight, especially when plagiarism is detected in academia. There are issues in plagiarism that is divided into three phases, which is the complainant, the individual who has been plagiarized, the accused, the individual accused of plagiarism may suffer personal, social, and professional consequences, and the others, collateral damage, innocent individuals who have nothing to do with the case in question but also suffers the consequences. However, plagiarism can be avoided by understanding the true meaning of plagiarism. Many students commit plagiarism due to lack of awareness, weak understanding of academic writing, and poor language skills. First, having in-depth knowledge about plagiarism is one way we can avoid doing it because we know the consequences that will occur.
And today I will present about impact of plagiarism and the issues of plagiarism. First, the impact of plagiarism. The main consequences of plagiarism are penalties that can range from warnings to various forms of legal sanction, while consensus on how, when, and the way to apply such sanction is nearly non-existent. The consensus in applying sanction is definitely absolute. Plagiarism is viewed as an extremely negative attitude, even when performed in a very slight extent, because it is considered as unacceptable. The word has a very negative weight, especially when plagiarism is detected in academia. The penalties resulting from sanction may vary in nature. In the case of academic plagiarism, when committed within higher education institution, penalties can include assigning a 0 score to a question a student has copied from another, or even an exam that the student copied, or a written paperwork that was the result of copying part or in its entirely from the other's failure in courses if the student has repeatedly copied text and issues submitted for review. Suspension of student activities during certain period when it turns out that the student may have committed plagiarism of a more serious nature. In the case of preparation of monograph, MSc dissertation, and PhD thesis, the obsession of plagiarism in small portion may lead evaluator to require a new writing and resubmission of the work. In the case of plagiarism, notes in extensive writing, the student enrolled may be finished. So society sees the plagiarist as a criminal, often relentlessly, even if the plagiarism has committed plagiarism in a very short extension, possibly unintentional, and for the first time. The word plagiarism entails a strong dislike, perhaps disgust, making a plagiarist an unworthy individual. Although this view can easily be considered as being exaggerated, it is so strongly entrenched that it would require a process of re-education of society as a whole to show that there are different forms of plagiarism and that almost all people have plagiarized one day. My next presentation is issues of plagiarism. We have three sections of the issues. So the first one is the complainant. The individual who has been plagiarized may experience emotions such as surprise, frustration, and distress. The personal toll is real. Professionally, he or she may feel demotivated, consider leaving his or her job. or miss out on a deserved promotion. In some cases, he or she may even face exclusion by college. The second one is the accused, possibly the guilty party. An individual accused of plagiarism may suffer personal, social, and professional consequences. Whether justified or not, such a charge can seriously damage one's reputation and credibility. Even when corrected, an unfounded accusation may leave lasting effect. The accused may seen as dishonest, which can harm or even end a career. In some cases, financial compensation may be required. In regulated fields like accounting or finance, a confirmed case of plagiarism may trigger internal investigation, regulatory sanction, or permanent damage to professional licensure. The third one is the others. Collateral damage. Some innocent individuals who have nothing to do with the case in question may unfortunately suffer from this situation. A friend or a colleague may be wrongly suspected from complicity. Let's not forget the impact of the immediate family of stakeholder. Is it difficult to quantify, but society suffered the negative effect of plagiarism in any form? Plagiarizing, rather than creating, is a drag on innovation and slow progress. The consequences can range from eroding public trust to declining labor quality.
Next up, we will be talking about types of plagiarism and reasons for plagiarism prevention strategies. Plagiarism can come in various forms. Among the types of plagiarism mentioned are paraphrasing plagiarism, self-plagiarism, mosaic plagiarism, accidental plagiarism, and direct plagiarism. Therefore, huge disadvantages can come to those who commit plagiarism in their work, such as ruining the person's reputation that will lead to failure for the rest of their lives. Therefore, plagiarism prevention strategies are made in order to reduce the happening of this issue. Besides that, these strategies also aim to educate individuals into giving proper and recognizable credit through a method called citation, monitoring, and plagiarism detection tools.
3.3 is how to avoid plagiarism. The problem of plagiarism and how to avoid it become an important issue internationally. The student less important to research and more to courses for getting good scores and grade in exams. Plagiarism can be avoided by understanding the true meaning of plagiarism. It happens when someone uses someone's words, idea, or words without proper acknowledgement. Many students commit plagiarism due to lack of awareness with understanding of academic writing and poor language skills. First, having in-depth knowledge about plagiarism is one way we can avoid doing it because we know the consequences that will occur. Another effective way to avoid plagiarism is by improving academic writing skills. Students should practice paraphrasing, summarizing, and writing in their own words without changing the original meaning of the source. Proper citation and referencing such as using APA style are also essential to acknowledge original authors. Spending sufficient time on literature review helps students understanding the sources better and reduce the tendency to copy and paste information directly from published materials. In addition, universities need to play an important role in preventing plagiarism by providing clear plagiarism policies, training programs, workshops, and academic writing courses. The use of plagiarism detection tools such as Turnitin can help students identify similarity issue and improve their words before submission. Good time management is also crucial as heavy workload and time pressure often lead students to plagiarize. By combining awareness, proper skill, institutional support, and responsible use of technology, students can be successfully avoid plagiarism and maintain academic integrity.
Honesty in academia is very important, but recently, many people lack self-confidence, especially among students, and choose to take others' ideas without thinking about their own ideas first. Additionally, plagiarism awareness is also very important because it can protect a person's reputation from being ruined in terms of their career. When honesty is practiced, we can sharpen basic skills in terms of both communication and thinking. This is because trust can be cultivated among institutions, college, and peers, fostering a climate where people can rely on each other's efforts and knowledge, and boosting self-confidence. It's also one way to advance in your career. Plagiarism awareness involves respecting one's intellectual property, giving credit, and adhering to ethical guidelines in research, writing, and professional practice. It can also reduce the risk of students being expelled from academics or failing grades. This is because students understand the consequences of misusing information.
In conclusion, plagiarism have a negative impact to students, institutions, and society. It is a dishonest act that can lead to serious penalties such as failing assignment and suspension. Because of this, plagiarism can damage a person's reputation and cause others to lose trust in their words, even if it is done unintentionally. Besides that, plagiarism affects many people. The original writer may feel hurt and frustrated when their work is copied without credit. At the same time, the person accused of plagiarism may experience stress and judgment from others, which can affect their future. As a result, plagiarism also reduces creativity and slow down progress in society. Lastly, plagiarism can be avoided if students understanding what it is and practice good academic habits. Therefore, students should learn how to write in their own words and cite sources correctly. In addition, university can help by giving clear guidelines and support. Overall, honesty and responsibility are important to maintain academic integrity. That's all.